Hello everyone! So this weekend will be really nice because we are going to look at all of ABBA's DVDs, well, most of them, the essential ones, ABBA's DVD collection. I want to go through each DVD and want to highlight what is special about the release, what did it give us, what's the differences between those releases and so on. But today I would like to focus on one very specific release from 2009, which is called ABBA in Japan. This is one of the last standalone DVDs from ABBA. There were a few other ones following in the following years, but this was really the last great big DVD release, standalone. And it features ABBA's TV special from 1978 and two incredible documentaries. We'll come to those. And the TV special is called ABBA Special. That was the very simple title, the original title. But this DVD features that TV special for the very first time in an altered, uncut original version, which was never seen on TV. And that version featured Fernando in full, the performance of Summer Night City in full screen, not in the split screen, and it features the performance of The Name of the Game, which was released 2 years before that DVD came out, was already released on the Album Deluxe Edition DVD, but in this case they reinserted The Name of the Game into the TV special the way it was probably supposed to be aired in 1978 in Japan, but was never broadcast and was first released on those DVDs here. But the TV special also offers 3 very unique live versions, and I would like to read a paragraph from the booklet regarding those live versions, because the way they are featured on the DVD is different to what was broadcast on the special as well. It says, somewhat unusually for ABBA, who liked to have complete control over sound issues, 3 songs in the television special, Money Money Money, SOS, and the closing number, Thank You for the Music, were in fact performed live. Moreover, ABBA were backed up by a full-scale studio orchestra, resulting in some unusual arrangements for songs that featured neither strings nor horns on the original recordings. Note: the ardent ABBA fan will notice that the sound mix on the 3 live numbers on this DVD release is a little different than the versions originally broadcast, allowing for a more unpolished experience of the performance. And now the booklet continues with information about the other differences from this TV special compared to the broadcast version. You will also notice that Summer Night City is presented as a performance focusing entirely on ABBA, not as originally broadcast with a group as a quarter of a split screen featuring summer scenes from Sweden. Also, whereas Fernando had been edited down to include only 2 verses and a chorus in the original broadcast, the complete version is featured here. Finally, The Name of the Game, which was nowhere to be seen in the television special at the time, has now been reinstated on this DVD. And this DVD also offers, of course, the alternate mix from a studio recording from If It Wasn't for the Nights. The DVD says it's an exclusive preview of the song from ABBA's upcoming album Voulez-Vous at that time. The TV special, ABBA Special, in and of itself, in my opinion, is great and very unique. It has all of ABBA's biggest hits, but even lesser known songs like That's Me, Tiger, both of those were performed the year before on ABBA's concert tour in 1977. And as I said, it does feature 3 unique live versions, and with that, it's one of the very few times that ABBA performed live in a television studio. It's not the only time, but one of the very few times. And the TV special has different settings, different stages, different costumes. ABBA is introducing themselves, each member individually, the group together. And it's great fun to watch. It's a beautiful visual presentation of ABBA and their music. And then comes this DVD release with vintage documentaries from 1978 and 1980. And those documentaries was something we have never seen before. Back in the time, I was completely shocked that these films existed. And I don't think most of us knew of their existence before this DVD release. So, what exactly are those documentaries? I'm gonna read a paragraph of the booklet again. The bonus feature on this DVD is a film entitled ABBA in Japan, November 1978, a minute-by-minute fly-on-the-wall depiction of the group's hectic schedule during their Tokyo visit. Films like these were made in order to satisfy Japanese fans' hunger for seeing more of their idols. Screened in big halls, the films would simply follow the artists from the minute they set foot on Japanese soil until they boarded the plane that would transport them back to their home country. In this particular case, the film does indeed offer a fairly raw depiction of the hectic life of pop stars on a promotional visit, constantly surrounded by fans and media representatives. Quote Agneta, "We figured out afterwards that we had 2.5 hours of free time. We really didn't see more of Japan than the hotel and a long row of TV and radio studios, but we had fun." Well, those documentaries are, it's one word for those, incredible. In my opinion, you are on the spot with ABBA. You see and experience them behind the scenes, recording those TV specials, the TV shows, being in the hotel, being in the lobby, having dinner, and being at press conferences. This is really unique footage, especially the documentary from 1980, which is only available on this limited special edition of the DVD. That documentary shows ABBA on tour from 1980 in Japan, shows us ABBA live on stage, backstage, and we get to see rehearsals. Benny playing Hamlet 3, the unreleased ABBA song, on synthesizer, Agneta and Frida dancing intimately together, and we also have excerpts from ABBA's concerts in Japan. Unfortunately, not with the original live audio, but they overdubbed it with the studio recordings. But it is still absolutely unique, that's a fact, to see live performances, professionally filmed, of songs like If It Wasn't for the Nights, As Good as New, even Not Bad at All. The song performed by Thomas Ledin is featured in this documentary from ABBA's Japanese concert, as a snippet, of course. And then in this documentary they talk about the future. What was next, of course, in 1980, the Spanish album, Gracias por la Música, and Super Trooper at the end of the year. It's a great, really unique snapshot in time of this brilliant final live venture of ABBA. The limited edition DVD has this beautiful booklet with liner notes from Carl Magnus Palm, and has all the backgrounds of ABBA's history in Japan and of this TV special and the documentary. And the limited edition comes in this digipack, has 2 discs, and it does have some more physical extras. This is a tour sticker and these beautiful glossy photographs featuring the members of ABBA in all their beauty. What do you think of ABBA in Japan, of this DVD release from 17 years ago? It was released in 2009. Oh, and here you can see the contents listed with a few more information. What are your memories of 2009, of receiving news of this upcoming DVD release? What are your memories of receiving the DVD itself, of watching it, of watching the documentaries for the first time? And How do you rate this DVD, ABBA in Japan? Is it one of the best? In my opinion, it is, especially for the uniqueness of the TV special itself, all those new versions of performances, of the live audio, of the alternate mix, of If It Wasn't for the Nights, and of course, especially for those two really rare and unreleased documentaries from 78 and 80. But what is your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know what else do you think could have been done in the vein of this release. ABBA in USA, ABBA in Germany. What else could have been done back in the day? Let me know in the comments below and let me know your opinion on ABBA in Japan. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, next time, very soon, this weekend or beginning of next week, we are going through ABBA's DVD collection. I'm looking very much forward to that. Thank you very much. Alright, until then, hey do!